Did you hear that? One of the joys that I have is the simple joy of sitting in my backyard and just enjoying the nothingness of the backyard. This is where I sit to read my email, to look at videos, to look at things that I have shot, and to hear the birds. Today I decided to do my little chit-chat in front of my bamboo jungle. And I want to talk about a subject that I have talked about before. And the subject is doing what you love to do. There's a movie called City Slicker, and I have talked about this before because I found it so impressive. Two characters in the movie I want to talk about. The Billy Crystal character and the Jack Palance character. Now, the Billy Crystal character and Jack Palance character, they're riding on horses because they're on a drive, a cattle drive. Billy Crystal is 40 years old and he is questioning everything about his life. So he goes on a cattle drive. So in this particular scene, you see Billy Crystal and Jack Palance. And Jack Palance seems to be contented. I mean, the guy is just super contented about his life. So Billy Crystal asks him, so what's your secret about life? And Jack Palance does this. So Billy Crystal says, what, a finger? He said, no, one thing. One thing. He says, yeah, but what's that one thing? He says, that's for you to find out. And I've thought about that scene a lot. Because people who pursue that one thing, especially early in life, they seem to be the happiest people. Throughout this little video, I'm going to be showing you some pictures that I shot, some photos that I shot in Nashville, North Carolina. This is about a man by the name of Scott Blunt. And Scott found out his one thing at age 18. He found out that he loved plants. So at age 18, he started to grow his own plants in his backyard. And now he has perhaps what is, I think, it is certainly to me, the biggest supermarket of houseplants that I've ever seen, and it's in Nashville, North Carolina. And he said, yeah, at age 18 I knew what I wanted to do. And I started to do it, and I never looked back. His name is Scott Blunt. And today I received an email of a lady that I met in Jamaica. She said she did not have a job, she could not find a job, so she created a job, making wine from the native fruits in Jamaica. She found her one thing that she loved to do, and she never looked back, and she's a big success right now. And of course, you're familiar with the Nike brand, right? Well, did you know that he started to sell shoes out of the back of his car? He found out that that was his passion. And from there, he developed the Nike brand. Just do it. That's right. In my own lifetime, I have known a woman who in the 50s and the 40s sold goods out of her car. She had a car and she would drive all over the island of Jamaica. She took her products to the people, and she would sell little things like cloth, needles and thread, things like that, in the country part where people did not have access to stores. And that's how she got started. And once she got started with the buying and selling, it led her to buy and sell properties. And then she learned about construction. And then she bought and sold properties and she built houses. And then one thing led to another, and that was her one thing. Buy and sell properties. She bought the property, she built the house on the property, and then she resold the house. And she ended up being one of the wealthiest women in Jamaica. The reason why I know her story so well, because she was my own aunt. She found out what her one thing was, and she pursued it. Now I tell you this story because each of us, we are delusional in believing that life is about working for money. It is not. The money will come when you find that one thing. And when you find that one thing and you pursue that passion, the money will come, if that's what you want. I have found my one thing. It's to shoot pictures and to make little chit-chat videos. The money isn't coming because that's not my interest. But one of my websites just sent me an email telling me that I've just gone over 2 million views. One thing. And yes, I'm very happy about what I do.